we start what we call pranayamic breathing. But just to watch, can I look? That is inhalation. You have to start which we call pranayamic breathing. Now, normal inhalation, all of you are breathing. Inhalation. Every second. How many of you are aware or conscious that you are inhaling and you are exhaling? As you look your face into the mirror and clean if there is dirt or powder your face in the mirror, so also you have to watch with your intelligence how the breath goes in, how the breath comes out, where the breath powders your lungs, where it does not powder your lungs. So the first lesson is to observe consciously, to watch consciously, not to take in the breath, not to exhale, but just to watch. Can I look, as you look your face into the mirror and clean if there is dirt or powder your face in the mirror, so also you have to watch with your intelligence how the breath goes in, how the breath comes out, where the breath powders your lungs, where it does not powder your lungs, where the breath makes the feeling of sensation, where the breath do not make the feeling of sensation in inhalation and in exhalation. Which lung allows the breath to go? Which lung do not allow the breath to go? Which length, which side of the lung releases the breath fast? Which lung do not release the breath fast? Why this difference? When I am inhaling, how much the air moves on the sides of this lung? How much air moves on the side of this lung? Without making an effort, without inhaling, without exhaling, what you unconsciously do, can you consciously observe? This conscious observation of just watching the unconscious breath consciously will make you to explore your right lung, your left lung, your bottom lungs, top lungs, back body, front body, side body, like the astronauts who landed in the moon and explored. So you explore the unknown lungs of your body. This exploration makes you to think, saying that this breath has explored this lung, this has not even thought. Then you start taking the breath a little more in automatically, which makes you to learn deep breathing, which we call pranayamic breathing. So first we start to observe the unconscious breath, to bring that unconscious movement of inhalation, exhalation into the level of consciousness. That's the first lesson which we have to do now. Now, I'm doing unconsciously. Is it not? So the same breath, I consciously observe. This is one breath. Again I observe. Two breaths. How many you must have done? 3 or 4. So that means the length of inhalation, the length of exhalation automatically increases if you start observing the normal breath. Then, after observing the normal breath, what I am going to take you, I am showing. Now, I take normal inhalation. That's all. Unconscious breathing. If conscious breathing means, that means I brought volition of my intelligence to function in my body. So this became a deep breathing, not a normal breathing. without volition, without your will, you should draw the breath. That is normal inhalation. But that breath, which is unconscious, you have to observe the place in your body where it touches, where it moves. Then, in the same way, I do exhalation without allowing. What you people do, can you say the dropping? But what I do, I will not drop. I observe. Now I have exhaled. But that my consciousness was observing the exhalation without going my attention here or there. Not from my brain, but from that I, which I told you. I or me, or you, he. These are all the characteristics of the soul, self. No. This is brain, my head. This is I. You say, I'm very clever. You never say, I'm very good here. I'm very good here. And that I is pure I. Which word? In Japanese language, I say. Suppose, still I will try if she can explain in the Japanese language. Do you say, I feel, my head feels? What do you say in your language? I feel. That I should watch your inhalation, exhalation. Not your head. Then that pranayama becomes a spiritual pranayama. If you do from here, it becomes a physical pranayama. So if you, again, still I will explain further. You know, if we do something against our conscience, what you call guilty conscience, is it, you know the word guilty? Suppose you are immoral. Suppose you abuse stealthily. Where do you feel? Here or here? That is that capital letter I. That is me. And in pranayama, that I should feel. When you eat food, when your stomach is full, you do not say, my head is full. I felt wonderful, nice food, nice ice cream. That is how you have to observe pranayama. You follow now? Now wait. Normal inhalation, just I say. I am sitting. That's all. The moment I move more, that means I brought the body to function more. You have to start 5 minutes this type of breathing before I explain the next step. So normal inhalation, unconscious inhalation becomes conscious. I feel that inhalation. I feel that exhalation. I feel that inhalation. I feel that exhalation. In that feeling, you feel, as I said, that gentle breeze coming from the mountain, soft one. The breeze, this side you feel very nice feeling. If there is no breeze, you don't feel anything. So also in the lungs, if do normal breathing. If this moves, it does not move. The air is entering here, not here. You should not do deep breathing at that time. But as I said, in that Prashnopanishad, that consciousness has to awaken that physical cell for the vital energy to occupy this lung also. Cells. Consciousness has to open the physical intelligence. Physical body. Now all of you sit straight. First I have to put the thing into your body. Then only I can proceed in pranayama.
だからまず皆さんに理解していただくことが大事です。はい。全員まっすぐ座ってください。はい。全員まっすぐ背骨をまっすぐにして座ってください。
Now, when you are inhaling,
はい、吸ってる時に
open your eyes.
目を開けてくださいよ。観察できませんよ。はい、先生のよく見てください。
When you are inhaling and when you are exhaling, feel on this area.
あの部分を吸ってる時よく感じてください。
Then after feeling from here to here, feel the width. How much the drawn in breath has gone to the side of the limb and this side of the lung.
それから横にね、左と右がどういうふうにこう広がっていったかっていうことを観察してください。
If this is more, the intelligence of the skin is more. Can you come near?
はい、近づいてきてみてください。
I will show. I will lay in my lung. I change.
ちょっと見える位置に移動して前の人小さくなってください。
You can see very well. Normal breath.
普通に呼吸します。
Knowing my consciousness, I will show how the intelligence on the skin is alert, this skin is dull. You may be having the same problem.
見せます。こっち側の皮膚の知恵っていうのがいかに目覚め、こっちが全然目覚めないかっていうことをお見せします。
Normal breathing.
はい、普通に呼吸します。
Which leg is forward?
どっちの肺が前に出ましたか？
I have not taken deep breath.
深呼吸ではありませんけども。
Draw your line.
どっちの肺が前に出ました
This
か？
is open. This is not
うん
open.
こっちは開きましたけど、こっち開きません
Now
ね。
I exhale.
開きます。
This is my child.
子供ですね、こっちは。
So I tell my child, I'm inhaling.
はい、吸っています。
This side of the lung, open.
で、これを子供のように扱って、はい、こっちに
Did I open or
吸い
not?
なさいと言うわけです。そしたらだんだんと開いてきます。
Normal breath. I have not taken still
これ普
breath.
通の呼吸ですよ、これは。
Now when I am exhaling,
吐くときに、
which drop?
どっちが落っこちましたか？
This drop. This did not
うん、
drop.
こっちは落ちなかったけど、向こうが落ちまし
How
た。
much air is accumulated?
どっちの空気がこ
It also dropped now.
う、はい、落ちましたね。
Did you see or no?
わかりますか？
No? No? You have to come still near.
もうちょっと近づいてください。
That's why I said it is very delicate.
大変繊細な動きですので、近づいてよく観察してくだ
Now
さ
I
い。
drop this lung. Some soft, is it not?
右の肺が落っこちました。
Drop, this is not drop.
吐くときに右の肺だけ落っこちて、左が落っこちませんでした。はい、今度変えます。よく見てください。
Now, I'm inhaling.
はい、吸います。
My intelligence is alert here. My intelligence is
うん
not alert here.
右側、
You can see here, which is bigger.
ここをよく観察してください。誰とみんな違いがわかります。右側だけ
This
に
came forward.
体の知恵っていうのが働いてるん
This
で
came
す。
forward. This came near you. This is still back.
こっちは前に出ましたけど、こっち前に出ま
Then
せ
I
ん。
create intelligence.
ですからここに知恵を持ってきます。
Did you
意
see
識
the
します、こ
parallel
こ。
now?
で、今度は同じになりました。
Awakening the consciousness on this
うん
lung.
で、今度、だから左側の知恵を目覚めさせたというふうに言えます。吐くときは
Where is this? Where is this?
比べてください、これ。
Near you. This is not near you.
こっちは皆さんの方に近いけど、こっちは遠いですね、皆さんよりも
Now。see, I exhale. This intelligence
で、
drop.
こっ
Not here.
でこっちに吐きなさいと言います。
Did you see
そ
now?
したら落ちてきました。
Or no?
わかりますか？見ましたか見ませんか？
Now I reverse it.
はい、今度逆します。こっちが
I say this lung was active. This lung was inactive. Now I say this lung is active. This lung is inactive.
今度は逆です。
Which is more?
どっちが動きましたか？よく。
That. Follow? In exhalation,
吐く
this
ときに
drop, this did not drop.
吐くときに向こうが落ちましたけど、
Now
こ
I
っち
say, my consciousness says,
Good.
release the breath.
で意識的
You
に
say, but this remains fast, where it was. Now say, whatever breath residue which was sticking into the lungs, I remove that also. That is known as conscious observation.
こういうふうにして観察するんです。